FBI Director Chris Wray admitted in a Senate hearing on Thursday that the FBI forwarded to the White House the hundreds of tips it received about Brett Kavanaugh in the fall of 2018 during his Supreme Court confirmation process, but did not first investigate those tips. Kavanaugh had been credibly accused of sexual misconduct by 3 women, and those accusations threatened to derail his confirmation. The revelation came as the FBI director was questioned by Senator Sheldon Whitehouse during a Judiciary Committee hearing.
Is it true that after Kavanaugh-related tips were separated from regular tip line traffic, they were forwarded to White House counsel without investigation?
I apologize that in advance that it's been frustrating for you. We've tried to be clear about our process.
I'll be less frustrated if you just answer the question.
So when it comes to the tip line, we wanted to make sure that the White House had all the information we have. So when the hundreds of calls started coming in, we gathered those up, reviewed them, and provided them to the White House.
Without investigation?
We reviewed them and then provided them to
you. You reviewed them for purposes of separating from tip line traffic, but did not further investigate the ones that related to Kavanaugh, correct?
Correct.
Is it also true that in that supplemental BI, the FBI took direction from the White House as to whom the FBI would question and even what questions the FBI could ask?
So it is true that, consistent with the longstanding process that we have had going all the way back to at least the Bush administration, the Obama administration, Trump administration, and continue to follow currently under the Biden administration, that in a limited supplemental BI, we take direction from the requesting entity, which in this case was the White House, as to what follow-up they want. So and that's the direction we followed. That's the direction we've consistently followed throughout the decades, frankly. You asked specifically about who and what, like who we...
I said, is it true?
It is true as to the who, I'm not sure, as I sit here, whether it's also true as to the what questions, but it is true as to the who we interviewed.
After multiple women accused then-Judge Kavanaugh of sexual misconduct during his confirmation process, the Judiciary Committee agreed to temporarily halt its confirmation hearings until a supplemental FBI background investigation could be conducted. On Thursday, Snopes confirmed that the administration of former U.S. President Donald Trump directed the one-week follow-up background investigation of Brett Kavanaugh in 2018, according to sworn testimony from FBI Director Wray himself. Wray suggested the Trump White House was in charge of deciding which tips about its own Supreme Court justice nominee the borough would be allowed to investigate. On Twitter Thursday, Senator Whitehouse announced, Wray confirms Kavanaugh tips from the tip line were sent to Trump White House without investigation, and Trump White House directed what witnesses FBI would interview. The Wall Street Journal reported on October 4, 2018, the White House has found no corroboration of the allegations of sexual misconduct against Supreme Court nominee Brett Kavanaugh after examining interview reports from the FBI's latest probe into the judge's background. That report then went to the Senate Judiciary Committee members, who in an 11-10 vote elected to support the nomination and send it to the full Senate for a vote. Kavanaugh was confirmed on October 6, 2018 by a 50-48 vote. There is no indication, based on Director Wray's remarks Thursday, that the hundreds of tips it received were fully investigated, and there was no discussion of how many, if any, interviews based on those tips were conducted for the supplemental background investigation report on which Kavanaugh's confirmation was in part based. Thank you for watching Raw Story TV. Please be sure to visit us at rawstory.com. Stay informed and tap below to take action by liking, subscribing, and joining all those who like their news raw.